Welcome back with me Axel again. This gameplay for Hawk, and we are going to talk about the preparation for the upcoming update for today. So let's get started. And actually I have all the planes at SSS class and they are almost at maximum level. I have left several of the planes right there at current level just for completing the daily missions for getting the crystals. And I've collected several of the BROBOTS cards. They are mostly at 300 and above 350 and more or less like this, unless several of the BROBOTS that I haven't got the cards from the bro shop. And how about checking out these cards at trials? We have the shop right here. I've always collected every single cards every day. And how about the assault? We have assault cards as well for getting several of the BROBOTS cards. I've collected them just in case for the upcoming update like this. So it's been like a while back then. But if you want to like getting prepared ahead, you can get to collect some of these cards right away before waiting for the update. Of course, you are going to need like, well, it's just my prediction. You can get like 280 or probably 300 maybe at probably the least numbers that you have collected. And I'm going to get this champion right here to get in action. Why is that? Because this champion is just so bad, and I think that this robot needs an improvement. Besides all of those not really working defense armor, I'm not sure if armor will protect you right away against all of this damage. Alright, here goes Blitzer, we have champion, we have risk. So just another showcase before you are going to prepare which robots that you need to upgrade. Well, champion is not definitely one of them in this 1.12 version. How about 1.13? There will be like a chance, of course. There is like some kind of difference in robots. Well, the ability might be tweaked a bit. We are not sure yet about that. There is no such information. But at least we have the anticipation for collecting all the cards. Well, which robots is your favorite, or probably which one that you would like to max? Well, get them now before the upcoming update, so you won't have to waste your time for claiming the cards while the update on the update process. Right, this champion, look at this. How does the damage compare with the other robots? As we can see that I need the risk for cleaning up all of this mess, and champion almost does nothing, even though the speed is just so speedy and it's so quick for claiming all of this ability. Or after you trigger the ability, it's kind of like just a little bit while seconds and then it come back right like this. Let me test this out. See that the champion reload speed is just above the standard. But how just about the damage or just the functionality against all of this mess on the screen? It's just not comparable. I think champion needs a lot of buff. See that even hardly kills these small balls that shoots laser. They are so threatening, and if you don't kill them so quickly like this, oh my goodness, almost dying, is just so bad. So champion adds you like additional armor, but what's the function of the armor actually if you cannot really get rid of the enemies at once? So champion, one of my consideration. But for another try, I think I'm going to switch to other plane. Let me get to this eagle right here. He is at maximum SSS 200. How about switching this to Delirium? So we have maximum robot. So if you want to complain, probably your robot is not really at maximum level. Well, there is no such like difference in maximum and current level. Probably just a little bit more damage. How about testing this Delirium? It's at maximum level. Should it be like the strongest of robots in terms of power? Well, we can see right here Delirium barely kills anything on the screen. He is at maximum level, so it's not really the factor that helps you to kill the enemy. It's not really the best robot around, and it needs like a huge tweak over for this kind of robot attack style. It's kind of like so disappointing. You really need like some kind of magic in this to win. Right, let me trigger Menace. At least you have like one speedboat to help you out. cleaning up all this mess. Right, here goes. I'm going to trigger the overdrive. It's just too slow to wait for delirium. Besides, the damage is not really that worth it. Well, I've actually mentioned about delirium long time ago that the damage or probably the attack style is not really going to help you to survive against most of the stages. Right, so probably delirium should be out of consideration when you try to collect the card. This is on 1.12. Another factor, well, if developer would like to tweak this kind of robots, I'm not sure if that would be so powerful. My goodness, what happened right here? Will we face like another boss? It's kind of stuck right on the screen. Right, just talk a bit about the robots. While moving around, hover around your planes. Delirium champion, we have another robot as well. If I remember correctly, we have like Flea and some of the other. Let me see right here. Well, honeybee damage is just too low. How about their robots right here? Squire, not really into my consideration, it's just too bad. How about Flea? Well, the damage is probably okay in terms of normal stages, but it shoots like just a single ball that consumes and highlights anything on the screen, well, the nearby radius of that ball, but it's not really that great in terms of reload speed. How about this robot champion? You need a huge buff. I'm waiting for that, probably on the next version. Well, these are all of my suggestions of collecting the cards. You can do it right away before the next version, and thank you so much for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, leave thumbs up as always, and goodbye. And I've used all of this robot's ability. Now it seems like the Nicola getting weaker than the previous after maintenance, I think. Right, getting the shield on. Right, here goes, waiting for the robots to recharge. And rockets that aim perfectly on the cannon spots. Alright, blast away cannons, projectiles again. Right, waiting for Nicola to recharge. The flame. Right, he breathes flames and that's so dangerous. You have to dodge that one.